Right now, the Boardwalk on the Hotline, taking a look at the card and another event in AC. It's CM Punk here on the Sports Bash on 97.3 ESPN. All right, CM, what's up, man?
Nothing. I'm actually I'm driving in a car with Jessica right now, headed to the Hard Rock. Can't wait to get there. Can't wait for the flights. How are you?
Oh, did you travel together?
No, we just landed at the same time. It actually it worked out for once.
That all worked out. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. I will see you tomorrow night as we look at this card. Saturday, it is a 2 o'clock at Hard Rock AC. And I know anytime that Pat Sabatini is on the top of the card, many times we've been seeing these guys get the call. And I know this is going to be a fight that all eyes will be on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, and then we got 3 big title fights. Obviously I'm most excited about the Pat Sabatini one. This is a guy that people don't want to fight, so a lot of the times his opponents don't show up. So I'm excited to get him in front of everybody again. I'm excited for the Nicholas Mata fight. We saw him knock out Cesar Balmaceda in amazing fashion last time we saw him. And we got a heavyweight title fight.
We do, and that's Sean Teed and Ben Reiter, who we will see in the heavyweights. Anytime you get heavyweights together, we had Rob on yesterday. He basically said it, don't blink, that these guys are going to be throwing haymakers, 265 in the heavyweight division. But you and I saw Keshtov, it might have been back in December of last year at Borgata when we called that fight. And that dude there, he's worth the price of the ticket, man. He is worth coming out and seeing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think if you're going by individual fighters, I think there's at least half a dozen guys on this card that are worth the price of admission. I mean, a lot of familiar faces that we've seen more recently. Santo Curatolo is on the show. Like you see, Sean Teague we saw last time, too. He's a heavyweight fight for the title. So, yeah, this is going to be a great card.
Yeah, and I know whenever Paul Capaldo's on the card, I know there's that great shot of him and Jessica where she's got the big hat on and he's winning. I mean, he's the kind of guy, very flamboyant, and another guy that we've seen a lot, and he's really growing with each fight.
Yeah, absolutely. I selfishly, I got a soft spot for Capaldo. I think he's a great kid. He's got a great future, and he's shown different skills and leaps and bounds of improvement in different categories in every single fight. So can't wait to see what he's been working on and what he has been getting better at.
Now, you say it often that there's never an easy fight, and a lot of these guys, and this is where the perspective comes in for people listening, like, hey, I'm thinking about going, what am I going to see? These are all guys, many of them, who are itching to get into the fight game, but many of them are itching to get out of where they are and move on to the next level, and that's what makes it so cool when we get to see these fights. You get to really see guys at the crossroads of their decision-making process. Am I really a fighter, or am I going back to my real job?
Yeah, and listen, obviously there's other mixed martial arts, regional promotions. Yes, I work for CFFC, so I'm going to tell you that they are the best, but the numbers don't lie. Nobody sends more people to the UFC than CFFC does. And just the last year, 2 of the biggest prospects currently in the UFC, in the women's strawweight division, Miranda Granger, and, we just saw Sean Brady debut in the welterweight division in Boston a couple weeks ago. Those are just 2 of the more recent ones. You mentioned earlier Pat Sabatini on the cusp of that. There's always fighters that get hurt when they're on the big show, and these are the fighters that are always there, hungry, staying ready to get that call.
All right, CM Punk is our guest. We will have the call coming up on Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock. Myself, CM Punk, Jessica Penne, we will be on the call on UFC Fight Pass. That starts at 2 o'clock, but get tickets at CFFC.tv for the event live in Atlantic City, and it will be at the Hard Rock Casino. You can stop out there, of course, and get the tickets 2 o'clock. There's going to be the weigh-ins on Friday night at the Seminole Room at Hard Rock Atlantic City. And I know, the opportunity for these guys is unbelievable, as you always kind of hint at, is, hey, you only get so many opportunities to kind of get in that cage and fight, and the energy in that place is always off the charts, especially in Atlantic City. As you always comment, the people know fights down here. You know, when we see a lot of hands fighting and guys up against the cage, you're always like, I'm impressed with the fact that the crowd isn't booing because they know something's going on here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that just goes a long way to just show you about the fan base of mixed martial arts and how the IQ has risen. You know, it feels like to me it wasn't that long ago that, you know, you take somebody's back and be hunting for a rear naked choke and people just, I don't know, quiet or would boo, and now the calms and the quiets from the crowd because they're invested and they just understand the sport more. And this has always been a great fight town. You know, I don't got a list of fighters that have had legendary battles in this town, so it's always a great crowd. And a lot of these guys are local.
Yeah, and the last time you were here, you almost got to fight yourself.
Yeah, heavyweight. Anything can happen during the heavyweight fight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm wearing my headgear this time. I'm ready.
By the way, CM Punk is our guest. His suit game is always strong. You'll see it on Saturday. The suit's strong. And I guess, you know, I want to ask you about Diaz Masvidal. You texted me that night, and then I texted you about the stoppage, and you said that Diaz is going to need a lot of plastic surgery. So thinking back to that fight, I asked Rob yesterday if one of his doctors stopped the fight, would he be upset? And he said yes, but at the regional level he thinks it would have been stopped, but that he would have been upset. So what did you think of the stoppage in that fight?
Well, I'm upset because I'm a fight fan, and I wanted, you know, 2 more rounds. You know, but what a lot of people I think don't consider is he had 2 cuts, and I honestly think the doctor was scared that if he got hit one more time there, they would wind up connecting, and then you're dealing with one like gigantic cut that's like almost the circumference of his face. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I'm not a doctor. There's a reason I'm not a doctor, because I would have let the fight go on. You know, like, and obviously fighter safety, not only in CFFC but UFC and everywhere, is of utmost importance. You know, so you got to consider those things. Disappointed the fight stopped just from a fan's perspective, but I can appreciate that it was stopped because you got to, you know, I want to see Nathan again in the future.
All right, so Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock, come out and see us or watch us on UFC Fight Pass, but get your tickets at CFFC.tv. And before we let you out, you broke the internet the other night, so everybody wants to know, are you going to be reoccurring? Are you going to be on Fox TV a lot more? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to know about all that, all you got to do is tune in on Tuesday on Fox. I'll be there. I'll explain.
Tuesday night, Fox. What time is that?
Oh, gosh. I don't even know what time zone I'm in right now. I think it's 11 o'clock on the East Coast, so okay. That's where we're at right now, right? Yeah.
Well, don't spring the questions.
Yes, FS1, backstage. You broke the internet the other night. People were texting me nonstop, like as if I had inside information on this. Like, did you know this was happening? No, did not know. Thanks for telling me, man. Thanks for telling me. All right. CM Punk, check him out on Fox TV, and also Saturday for CFFC 79. Jessica Penne, tell her I said hello. I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
All right, can't wait, buddy. Thank you.
All right, but CM Punk, everybody.